Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both. Rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock is at 3. Bane finds Morant. Garland gets a hand on it. Here's Mitchell. LeVert in the corner. Mitchell against Bane, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year, and he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The wide open look here for Garland, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Getting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now, here's LeVert, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Garland against Morant. Here's Brooks. Adams. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Morant scanning the floor. And stolen by Mobley. Garland against Morant. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. LeVert from outside. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Brooks. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Bane. A putback, and it's LeVert on the follow.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now here's Morant. He's got 5, and there's the pass to Brooks. On the wing, Bane. Adams with the screen on Mitchell. Here's the lob to Adams, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside Garland. Mitchell against Bane. The shot misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant outside. Feeds it to Adams. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Morant with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Morant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies. 34 seconds left in the first. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Fires for three. Again, Mitchell missing. Memphis trailing here. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Jackson passes to Morant. Jackson with the screen. And there's the feed to Brooks. And the officials call a traveling violation. Outside Garland. Here's Allen. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team. And
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cleveland ahead, up 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers? So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Morant dishes to Adams. It's Morant. Put it down!
gracious, way to get up. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
He was all alone on that one. LeVert's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Morant passes to Jackson. And here is Bain. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Up top, Garland. Guarded by Morant. Bain against Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Back to Morant. Stolen by Mitchell. Swiped it away. Morant passes to Brooks. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
And Brooks, here we go. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Wow. Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
Garland against Jones. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Jones, the pass to Brooks. Outside, Jones. He can't get it to go. Good D by Mobley. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. He kicks it to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. A steal. It's tipped. It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Raul Neto's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Grizzlies also making a change. Morant, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. And finished off by Morant.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Neto surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Another three for Cleveland.
Obviously, this guy... has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Morant outside. Excellent D there from Allen.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Here's Neto. Pass to LeVert. Back to Neto. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Brooks. There's the lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Here's Neto. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders.
With the score, your Cavaliers 21, the Grizzlies 26.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got Kevin Love. Ricky Rubio is out there with the Okoro. And there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Okoro with it. Lopez sets a screen for Okoro. Dishes to Lopez. Kicks it to Okoro. 6 to shoot. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Outside, Jones. Pass to Conchar. On the wing, Williams. There's the pass to Conchar. Here's Wade. The slam dunk by Wade.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Jones against Rubio. The dish to Lopez. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in.
Substitution, Brandon Clark.
Now here's Love. He dishes it to Lopez. Shoots from 12. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark right side. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here is a Okoro. Down low. And Lopez throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
On deep. Jones, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Wade sets the pick for Love. And the 3 off target. And they recover it. And Rubio kicks to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. And Okoro pulls it down. Cleveland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Pass to Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Now Morant. 15 points in the game. Good D by Rubio.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Here's Okoro. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant outside. There's 42 seconds left in the 3rd. Passes it to Bane. And stolen by Love. Wade has the open look. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Morant with the bucket.
With the defense geared to challenge Miranda to cup, that little stop and pop is deadly.
Rubio against Morant. 12 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Rubio the pass to Love. Here's Wade. Trying to get open is Lopez. Morant with some nice D. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overtake. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. The drive by Mitchell.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Garland against Morant. Brooks outside. Left side, Jackson. Back to Brooks. Jackson finds Brooks. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Jackson.
This is what a near 7-footer like Jackson delivers. Tough inside scoring.
Garland against Morant. Mobley, a screen on Bain. Shot's good by Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
The three from Morant. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Grizzlies ball.
To the middle. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Mobley up top. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell with it. Puts up a three. Gets a hand on it. Mobley on the follow. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Pass to Brooks. Goes up to the stripe. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Mitchell outside. Over Bain. And too long on the shot. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Brooks kicks to Morant. Back to Brooks. Knocked loose. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell left side. There's the triple. Again, Mitchell missing. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant with it. Garland picks him up. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Morant against Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Here's the three. They get it back. Allen. Mitchell looking it over. That shot missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Three-pointer, LeVert. Here's Allen. He kicks it to Garland. From deep three-point range, Cleveland gets it back. Back to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Outside Garland. And it's off from three-point range. The three from Morant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
And here's Garland for three. Another miss by Garland. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Adams finds Morant. And it's sent back by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. I bet having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
Now, here's Here's Mitchell. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. The shot by Towns, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's McDaniels. Right side, Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And then Morant with the jam. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
The kick out to Edwards. Gets the three to fall. Edwards got 5.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Russell against Morant. Brooks outside. This one for 3. The shot won't fall. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Morant against Edwards. 14 feet away. Adams, great positioning on the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Bane against Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. On the take.
Oh, and despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. And no good, trying to use the glass. Memphis trailing here. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Now here's Morant. The 3. Fires in the triple. Morant's got 5.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Edwards against Bane. Here's Gobert. Goes up with it again. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Here's Brooks. Now here's Adams. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
From inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Outside Bane. 59 seconds left in the first. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Gobert with a screen on Bane to the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
And here's Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Russell with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Edwards against Adams. Back to Edwards. And that one's good. 9 points in the game.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
And here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Over Edwards. The shot no good. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Hunting for opportunities. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And the basket by Bane.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Bane against Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He takes it in. No good on the shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The three ball. That's good. Brooks for 3. Now it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Russell against Morant. Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Outside for Morant. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Here's Russell, looking for his first basket still in this one. The kick out to Edwards from the arc. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Memphis leading. Outside Morant. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Got it.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
And that one falls for Towns. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Edwards against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Brooks from outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Now Towns. He's got 6. Here's McDaniels. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Morant against Edwards. Morant, pass to Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Edwards is doubled. Pass to Russell, right wing. Jackson against Towns. Inside, here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks outside. Just 2 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Russell to pass to Edwards.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Out to the right wing. Morant, the pass to Bane. Now here's Morant. Unable to get that one. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Edwards a screen on Jones. This for the tie! The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Brents. Clark covers. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Nice D from Reed.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to Prince. Outside, Anderson. Here's Reed. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a three-point Minnesota lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Jones from outside. Prince grabs the miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Jones with the block. Down low. Stolen by Reed. Here's Noel, defended by Jones. To the middle. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Clark. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Pass to Conchar. Inside. On the wing, Jones. Clock at 6. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Reed to screen on Jones. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed and stolen by Clark. Stolen.
Memphis foul. John Hunter. First personal foul. First team.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Prince. Williams defending. Pass to Noel. 5 on the clock. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Conchar. Here's McLaughlin. Second chance effort. The Grizzlies pull it in. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Jones. There's a screen. Into the lane. Count it.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Noel. 26 seconds left in the third. To the paint. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Jones. Pass to Williams. Fires from the wing. The shot misses. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by a bucket. And fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the point guard. Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside Morant.
Morant with the slam! Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Russell against Morant. Over to the wing. Takes the three. And it's Russell. That time on the assist by Towns. Russell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. From deep, Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Outside Edwards. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Morant against Edwards. Morant into the lane.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Edwards against Bane. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 8 here in this quarter.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Outside Morant. The 3 is up. McDaniels with the rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Pass to Bane. To the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Morant against Towns. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Morant with it. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Up top, Edwards. Defended by Jackson. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Outside Morant. Here's Bane. Back to Morant. And Gobert with a block. Edwards against Bane. Picked by Gobert. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for the Timberwolves.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Towns for three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 10-point game. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson finds Morant. Over Edwards. Shot's good by Morant.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
And here's Russell. From deep. No good. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Now here's Smart after Jaylen Brown's miss. From 13, second chance effort. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Morant scanning the floor. Outside, Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. We play just over a minute here in the first. Smart on the wing. On the wing, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Tatum. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now, Bain. After Jaylen Brown's 3-pointer that didn't go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now, here's Tatum. For 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Tatum's got 6 points.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the 3 consistently? He has put that to rest.
And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And Brown throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Morant against Smart. Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Shot clock at 6. Jackson down low, working on Horford. Jackson misses. Celtics leading by 3. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And Brown throws it down.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Morant kicks to Brooks. To end the run. And Morant will weigh it in. And that's now 6 points for Ja Morant.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. He has 5.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Tatum, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. And Brown throws it down hard.
And to me, that's all started by the defense of Al Horford. This guy anticipates on the defensive end as well as anyone in the NBA.
Here's Morant. Stolen by Smart. And again, Boston running the court in transition. For Boston, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And take a look back at last season and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
From the line. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Smart passes to Williams. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And it's Morant missing. Loads it up for Horford and finished off by Horford.
Well, the rise for the alley-oop, just remarkable timing, perfect execution.
Now, here's Morant for 3. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He got to double digits for the quarter with...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth next team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Williams, a screen on Brooks. Brown finds Horford. Back to Brown. Offensive rebound. Williams tries again, and he finishes nicely on the way. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Bain passes to Adams, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy. Oh my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Morant against Smart. Puts it up. And it's Morant missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The 3 from Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brooks misses.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Tatum kicks to Horford. Off target from three-point range. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Adams, right side. Out to Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Morant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Down low, guarded by Bain. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Smart against Morant. Pass to Adams. Al Horford with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals. The Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor. And maybe Horford's days were over after his OKC stint. But show he can still be a difference maker in Boston, and boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
It's Morant with the drive. Good work there as it goes. Morant's got 12 points in the game. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Jackson finds Morant. Bane with it, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
104 left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Smart. Back to Tatum. From deep. The shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And the pass to Bane. The feed to Adams. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Williams. Brown with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And the dunk by Tatum.
One of the things you love about Jason Tatum, he's cooking right now. He's putting it to the defense, but by his emotions, it would never be betrayed.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant against White. The offensive rebound. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Brogdon kicks to Gallinari. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Gallinari's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. The three from Morant. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
This is what makes it.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' five. We've got Williams, Tyus Jones out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Conchar into the two.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Inside, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Conchar. No good on the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gallinari on the wing. Takes the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Gallinari's got five now. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than two quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage two-point looks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Brogdon the pass to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, Blake Griffin at one time, the best athlete in the league, showing his skills athletically again. I love it.
This is it to Concho. To the inside. And it's Clark with the finish.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Out to White from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside, Jones. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. White goes in. It's stolen by Jones. And he's going up for the alley-oop. He's off on that one.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Over to the wing.
In the third, 2 minutes.
And stolen by Williams. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's covered by Clark. Molinari passes to Williams. Williams with the steal. It's tipped. Clark with it. Brogdon picks him up to the paint. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. Here's Griffin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
Well, the defense gives Griffin their best effort on the interior, but this guy just has an understanding of how to draw that contact.
So he gets them both. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
1:16 left in the third quarter. Brown outside. Loads it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Bain passes to Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Bain against Brown. He dishes it to Tatum. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Williams finds Bain. No good there. Williams with the defensive effort. Celtics leading by 16. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Dishes to Brown. Outside, Horford. Pass to Smart. Back to Horford. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
That is a huge three-pointer. Extends the lead at the last possible second. That'll give him a big boost going into the fourth period.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Boston on top, up 19. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Tatum way outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
Adams with a wide-open look. Morant with another miss. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Down low. Here's Brown. Fires from deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Celtics leading by 19. Smart deciding where to go with it. Up top, Tatum. Outside, Williams. To the middle. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. And Memphis turns it over again.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And the Celtics with possession here. Left side, Horford. Shoots over Adams. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Loads it up there for Bane. Inside. Deflects the pass. Williams gets to Smart. Back to Williams. Celtics passing it around. The 3 from Tatum. They get the rebound. Smart on the wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And stolen by Tatum.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Brown the pass to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. For the 3. And Bane pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Got a piece of it. There's 1:38 left to play here in the 4th. Tries to save it. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
Memphis ball.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jaylen Brown.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Brown jams it in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Horford with the bounce pass. And it's Williams throwing it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Here's the lob to Adams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now Williams. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Here's Morant. Garland with the defensive effort.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Morant against Garland. Left side Morant. Pass to Brooks. Jackson the screen. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Jackson can't get it to go.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
LeVert finds Mitchell. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Garland. Blocked!
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
I appreciate the versatility of Mitchell's game. He can get you a little of everything on the floor, not just a lot of points.
And so he makes both from the line.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Right side Morant. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. The free throw drops for Morant.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Now here's Garland. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer. Garland's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Morant against Garland. Now here's LeVert. He's covered closely. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here's Morant outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Left side Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. For 3. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Mobley's got his second basket of the game.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Morant against Garland. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Not only is Jared a viable option from 3, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. Mobley outside. Payne against Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
From deep, Morant. Here's Payne. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
The shooting of Desmond Bain, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Garland against Morant. Garland, the pass to Mobley. LeVert outside. And here's Mitchell. Comes up empty down low.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Outside Payne. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Jackson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's got 5 points.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, a good close contest.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Tipped. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Payne against Mitchell. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. He has 6.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
Morant against Garland. Morant, the pass to Adams. Nice D from Allen. The Cavs trailing. Here's Garland. He's got 5. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Garland. Tries a 10-footer. Bain finds Brooks. Now Adams. Oh, rejected by Allen. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Cavaliers leading. Now here's Garland. Pass to LeVert. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about injuries.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Morant. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Moran against Garland. Pass to LeVert. Mobley with it. Outside for LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Jackson. Right side Moran. Now Adams. Here's Brooks. He's checked by LeVert. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. To the right side. Moran finds Brooks. And he stays with it. Out to the right wing. Moran with the slam!
As creative as they come, John Moran has a style that's specifically his.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Jones, he's checked in for Moran.
Substitution on the court.
1:24 left to play in the first half of basketball. Love against Jackson. Wade. And that one is hammered home.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants, finds a wide open teammate.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Jones. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Outside Rubio. Outside Love. And he drops it in from the low post. Love's got his first points of the game.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Great execution. He got the ball in the right spot, and he delivered with the turnaround.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Jones against Rubio. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
Misses the deep three-point attempt.
We all know he's a good shooter.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court for the Cavaliers. They've got Ricky Rubio, Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Wade in at the 3 slot. Here's Okoro. And the layup falls. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
To the inside. It's stolen by Rubio. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Outside Jones. Pass to Green. Takes it inside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
This is something Danny has been working on. Putting the ball on the floor and taking it strong.
Jones against Rubio. Outside Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Jones. Got a piece of it. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Okoro. 5 to shoot. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Green for 3. He can't get it to go.
Memphis foul. Xavier Tillman. First personal foul.
And Love, no good on that one.
You know, the maturation of Kevin Love has been fun to watch. A capable stretch four with impressive versatility.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Tillman, and Williams is subbed in for Green. Pass to Okoro. Driving in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Give them a round of applause, everyone. Your Grizzlies dance team.
Free throw drops for Love. And here's Rubio. There's a screen by Love. Shoots over Morant. Love, that's good. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pinpoint accuracy near the rim, something Kevin Love has had for a very long time.
Outside Morant. Shot to...
Oh, my goodness! Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Pass to Wade. Back to Rubio. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 6. That three's off the mark. Brooks outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by Lopez.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Rubio passes to Lopez. To the wing, right side. Wade sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
From deep three-point range, the Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Wade. He's got 5. Jacks up with 3. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Morant. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Morant's got 17 points.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Outside Rubio. Here's Wade. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Garland with the ball. Allen a screen. Shot clock at 5. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Garland against Morant. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Now here's Allen, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Just 4 to shoot. Here's LeVert. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
From deep, Morant. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half. The Cavaliers leading. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Now Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. And the Grizzlies shooting a fantastic 57%. And here's Morant outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland against Morant. Outside for Mitchell. Six to shoot. Down low. Here's Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Allen with a screen on Bane. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Morant against Garland. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Allen with a screen on Bane. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Mitchell against Bane. Outside Morant. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And it's Cleveland the other way. Garland for 3. Adams grabs the miss. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 14-point game. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And the dunk by Jackson.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
1:11 left in the game. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Five to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Here's Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis with the ball. Trailing by 10. Now here's Mitchell. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep. And another miss by Cleveland. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Allen. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one.
Folks, these two teams love pushing the ball. Great, we can see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Edwards inside, guarded by Bain. Edwards looking it over. 5 on the clock. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. Back to Brooks. The 15-footer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Brooks with no one around. Off target with his 3. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Russell. Makes it off the glass.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Russell following the score by Memphis. Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks, David. Here is Edwards after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Morant with the steal. Three-pointer. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Can't hit the turnaround jumper for Minnesota. They've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. The pass to McDaniels. The dish to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Now, here is Russell. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Beyond the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And he can hurt you with his jumper also. Jackson's confidence is rising after draining that one.
Russell passes to Gobert. That shot off the mark. Adams, some nice D. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Edwards kicks to Towns. rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis leading by 4. 7-second difference, shot the game clock.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Shot to stop the run, and finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morant left side. Back to Brooks. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. And the shot goes in. Edwards got the first basket of the second quarter for Minnesota.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Morant reaches to Adams. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block. Edwards against Bain to the inside. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Morant outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
John Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Outside, Russell. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Towns against Jackson. Towns down low, unable to get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Brooks kicks to Bain. Trying to find Brooks, he's got it now. Back to Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Towns for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant right side. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Towns with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Edwards. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
McDaniels in the post. Brooks covering. Outside, Towns. Edwards finds Russell. Back to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Morant. And stolen by Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Out to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Morant against Russell. Outside, Bain. Pass to Adams. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, if you pulled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in, and that trip coming up empty, missing both. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Towns. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Passes to Bain. 23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Adams, the pass to Bain. Here's Jones. Basket counts. Jones has got the game tied up here for Memphis.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Let's thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter. First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Jones in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Edwards, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops them both. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Russell feeling it out a bit. Outside Edwards. Hangs in the air, and the layup is good. Edwards got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Pass to Clark. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
And Towns drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Here's Clark, pass to Concho. And another turnover here by Memphis. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's McLaughlin. Fires the three. Noel, no good. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. That's tipped. Clark outside on the wing. Williams. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's McLaughlin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Anderson, a screen on Jones. Anderson finds Reed. Clock at 6. Anderson in the post. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way.
2 minutes remaining.
Jones, no one around him. Misses the three. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Noel. No good off the front iron. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Jones. He dishes it to Clark. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. And he gets it back. Dishes it to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. And it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. .104 left in the third quarter of the game. The kick out to Anderson. The pass to Noel. Anderson against Bain. Here's McLaughlin. Another miss by Minnesota. The Grizzlies trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jackson against Anderson. Pass to Noel. Back to Anderson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Anderson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's McLaughlin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Noel, no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves lead by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Brent's out there with Anderson. Then there's Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Edwards with the stop.
And we are are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Morant drives in. In the corner, it's Payne. Brooks against Towns. Here's Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Russell against Morant. Edwards with it. He feeds it to Towns. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside, Payne. Morant scanning the floor. Driving inside. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, was Morant on the show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Towns down low. Jackson on him. A three-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Outside, Payne. Now here's Morant for three. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Morant against Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell. At the top of the key, Towns. The Trey, 6 to shoot. And D'Angelo Russell, good for 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. And Morant throws it down.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Passes it to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining of the game.
The shot comes out, and Memphis the other way now. Now here's Morant for 3. Pass to Bay. To take the lead. The long distance three is there.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Outside Russell. Out to Edwards. Feeds to Gobert. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Payne passes to Morant. Back to Payne. Adams against Gobert. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
From the free throw line, John Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
And now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies. And Edwards drops them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Outside Jackson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Edwards against Payne. Here's Jackson. Minnesota with the rebound. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Towns a screen on Morant. There's the three. Trifecta.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now Morant. It's in!
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shot.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside. And unless they get a wide open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you got to do it.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning. And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at point guard.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Unloads. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Payne, the pass to Morant. Pass to Adams. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first. And what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Outside, Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular. Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Smart outside. Tatum passes to Brown. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And Boston has possession. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Here's Tatum. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris, becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
And it's Tatum missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Well, simply put it in the vicinity of Steven Adams, and his great hands makes that dunk look easy.
And Boston calls time here.
Call timeout. Here they come, man. Your Grizzlies
Here's Tatum.
Make some noise.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Tatum's gotten his second bucket.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick and roll action. Beautiful.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter. I love this approach, getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Jackson. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Count it from distance. Tatum's got 9 points.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Smart against Morant. Pass to Bane. Here's Jackson, defended by Brown. And the dunk by Jackson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Smart. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Morant. Lets it fly from 18. And no good. And here's Brown for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter.
Your Grizzlies defense. On your feet, fans.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Morant finds Bane. Adams with a screen on Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Bane banked it in off the glass.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Boston calls time here.
We can't hear you. Make some noise.
Morant against Smart. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
And Boston calls time here. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Brooks. Jackson for three. It's stolen by Smart. Horford against Jackson. And Horford gets it to go.
Well, there isn't a shot Al Horford cannot make, and on the interior, that's easy work for him.
Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Boston trailing. Oh, Brooks with the steal. From deep, Bane. Up top, Morant. Deflected.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Outside, Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside Morant. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Smart for 3. He drops it from range. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
But how about Marcus Smart displaying an ability to get through and around traffic? Exceptional control.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Tatum after the basket by Memphis. We've got 1:08 left to play in the half. Morant, the pass to Adams, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
His third personal foul. Second team foul.
1:02 left in the second quarter. From deep, Morant. Horford pulls it in. Boston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Smart passes to Brown. And stolen by Morant. On the wing, Bane. Back to Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. Oh! Gets his zone!
Showing some power. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
They get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Williams is checked in for Tatum. And it's White in for Smart. Outside Morant. White with the steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Just a tremendous look right there by Blake. This guy's got great court vision and excellent touch.
Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Grizzlies.
The Celtics, 25.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Gallinari. Oh, sweet move. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Gallinari's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, the big man drives on the interior, showing some nice agility on that take.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
He got a piece of it.
Boy, don't test Blake. Boy, every move out there on the floor, he's anticipating and sending it back.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Jones against White. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Jones from outside. He can't get that one to fall. The Celtics with the lead. Out to the right wing. Brogdon finds Griffin. Here's White. Outside. Williams. Griffin right side. The kick out to Williams. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Conchar with the drive. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And he lobs it up top. And Griffin slams it in.
Boy, you get a sense of the power and athleticism, speed off his feet by Blake on that one.
Jones in the post. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And here are the Grizzlies now. The Celtics making their last shot. White with the steal. Over to the wing. To the paint. Here's Williams. The kick out to White. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Gallinari from outside the arc. And there's White. That's good on the assist from Gallinari. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
A line change here for Memphis. Now here's Morant. He's got 11. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. A minute and a half left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Shot to end the cold streak. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Up top, Brown. Guarded by Bane. Brown passes to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game.
Robert Williams. His third personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
It's Smart on the wing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Smart's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
From deep, Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Tatum, a screen on Bane. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And so it's Boston ending the quarter up 10, getting lots of great looks, shooting it well.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center, locking down the middle. And he's good on the second. Boston's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Back to Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And the Grizzlies shooting efficiently, 50% so far. From deep. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting at a very efficient 67%. Tatum passes to Horford. Pulls up on the wing. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Horford.
If you're going to the mid-range game, you've got to do it efficiently in the modern NBA. Jason Tatum, yes, sir.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Bane. Tatum brings a double team. The open shot by Brooks. No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way. Left side, Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
To the middle. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And there's the lob. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Tatum. Drops one in from the wing. Tatum's got 21.
One of the things you love about Jason Tatum, he's cooking right now. He's putting it to the defense, but by his emotions, it would never be betrayed.
Back to Morant. It's stolen by Smart. Brown with it. Checked by Brooks. And Williams punches it home.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 14-4 run. From deep three-point range. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And a two-handed jam.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Outside, Brown fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was the deciding factor in this game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Jumps up. And the dunk by Jackson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And stolen by Morant. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Back to Brooks. Beyond the arc. And he dunks it down.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here come the Grizzlies again. Memphis with the fast break. Here's Brooks. Some solid defense from Williams. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance.